Good morning, legends. So it took the better part of 2 weeks, but I finally got the message I was waiting on. Legends, welcome along to the vlog. Apologies for all these dark vlogs, early morning stuff. Just squeezing these videos on when I can. Currently working through the pandemic and stuff, and yes, it is what it is. You do this stuff when you can do it. It's as simple as that. A few weeks ago, if you've been following this channel in any way, shape or form, I did a few videos when I was off on holidays, and it was kind of like my tips at getting started in this sort of thing from my experience up to this point. It's not about the numbers. Straight off the mark, before we get into the video, forget about the numbers. If you're going to get into this thing, drop that. Like, that's, if anything is going to drive you insane when you're trying to grow something, I guess, it is the numbers. Now, as of the recording of this video, I could not give you an estimate on how many subscribers are on this channel. I do believe it's more than 70 and less than 100. Can't give you an exact number. The review channel, probably double figures, and that's it. That's not huge numbers, far from it. Currently running 3 podcasts at the moment, and I don't even know the listenership in that. For me, it's not about the numbers. It's about the communication. It's about sharing stuff on this channel, on the podcasts that I'm interested in sharing. And if there's an audience there to enjoy it and get involved in it, fair enough. And if not, that's grand too. But I knew it was going to happen. I do believe I did say it in one of the videos a couple of weeks ago, that it's only a matter of time before someone gets in contact with me and questions why I'm making those videos on such a small channel. And I did get a private message this morning from a person that's literally almost word for word that. I was like, who's these videos aimed towards? Like, you've got literally no one watching your videos. And I'm just like, I'm not surprised. I knew right out, as soon as I started those videos, I knew this is where it was going to lead to. And that's why I just wanted to do this swift little video this morning, just to put that mindset in your head that, it's about communication. It's about building relationships with real people online. That's the number one reason why you should be getting into this. I used to, again, as I said, once you start letting the numbers dictate what you're doing, it'll drive you absolutely insane. For a long time, I was like that. Whenever I first started out on previous channels, I was constantly into the app, checking numbers. You would upload a video every 5 or 10 minutes. You'd be refreshing your feed to see if the numbers had risen any. And the big awakening for me didn't occur until around about 2016, when, and I'll get into this in a little bit more detail in about 2 months' time. I've got a big anniversary coming 2 months from now on of a very personal nature. But to briefly touch on that, it is to do with my own personal journey and my back injury. Went to the doctors, got prescribed painkillers, and I wound up having a huge issue when it came to painkillers. I don't want to use the word addicted to painkillers, but my body definitely had a huge dependency on them. And it wasn't until I jumped on the internet and pretty much cried out for help I'm using painkillers for a back injury. I'm having serious issues here, ran out of the prescription for a full weekend, and I was up the walls ready to fight with my own shadow, and put that video online, and everyone that I thought had my back was watching my videos. No one, even to this day, it's 2021 now, and even up until now, no one has, even that I know personally, you know, friends and family, there's not one person has reached out to me and said, are you okay? Do you need any help? And that was the big wake-up call for me, that you know, even the people that you truly do believe that will be the first person to line up to watch your videos, chances are they're probably not. And that led to me actually leaving the church that I was part of at that time as well, because, you know, I was constantly doing free video work for those guys, and when you were talking to people, they were like, you know, you making videos, how's the video making going? And I'm like, that's cool, are you watching them? And a lot of them are like, yeah, we'll never miss one of them. And when I went off the painkillers, I ended up not being able to travel up and down to church, and pretty much within a month or so they had all pretty much broken contact with me. So that was the big wake-up call for me, that you should not be obsessed with the numbers, because that should not be your driving focus. It will absolutely drive you insane. And if you take any advice off this channel at all, take that one piece of advice. Create your content, put it onto your channel, you know, upload your videos or your podcasts, whatever you're into, whatever way you feel comfortable communicating with the planet. You do your thing, and if someone is going to be interested in following your stuff and, you know, help support you, they're going to find your stuff eventually. So, you know, this is a huge, long game. The chances of a channel growing huge overnight, those days are pretty much gone. And it is one of these things, just the way the algorithm works, it's going to take a heck of a long time to get yourself cemented in whatever you're trying to do. So don't be discouraged with no numbers. Definitely don't let them dictate your actions, and just do your thing, enjoy it, have a little bit of fun with it, and be yourself.